Insidious authoritarian propaganda. Now, I've heard Hallmark movies called many things in the past, but that, it takes the pride. Hey there. So anybody that has tuned into this channel before knows I am a connoisseur of crazy. And when I see a headline that reads like this, Hallmark movies are what kind of propaganda again? Yeah, I can't pass that up. Forget Triumph of the Will. The most insidious authoritarian propaganda comes in the form of a schmaltz. In the form of a freaking schmaltz. Are you kidding me? Now, what's funny about this is that my mom and I had this holiday ritual where we would sit down, we would watch Hallmark movies. It was one of her favorite things. And if I told her what Salon thought of her with this, she would probably blow a gasket. Now, what's absolutely hilarious and cringe-inducing at the same time is how innocuous the lead-in to this is. You have these pictures, and then when you roll down, you get that headline. Various couples from Hallmark Christmas movies, and then that. Look at these pictures, too. I mean, these examples of that type of propaganda. The first picture, ornamentation and smiles. How dare you smile at Christmas? And that second picture, I can confirm that lady, she has the hopes and dreams of small children baked into that. Man, you are wrecked, lady. You are wrecked. That third one, too. What monsters putting the diversity in the background. People aren't props, you know. People aren't props. And that last one there. What are you doing with all that snow in the background? Man, snow, you might as well put on a hood and start traipsing around with freaking tiki torches. Now, according to Salon, running down this year's schedule of Christmas movie offerings from Hallmark is like a trip into the uncanny valley of shiny teeth, blow-dried heteronormative whiteness, with only a few token movies with POC. It's like Stepford Wives, but scarier, since the evil plot to replace normal people with robots is never actually revealed. Wrecked again. They tell you that's why there's a specific type of propaganda, because it emphasizes one word. What's that word there? No, it doesn't have anything to do with the 1930s and 40s. Nope, the word is normality. Normality indeed. Apparently these movies, they fit into that worldview because they don't have enough emotional range. They tell you that they're empty-headed, that they're storytelling that imitates the gestures of emotion without actually engaging in real feeling. And this, if it steers clear of real passion and deeper emotion, well, you don't have real feelings. That means you're, as an audience, not going to have empathetic reactions. And empathy, that's the greatest challenge to that type of mindset. These people are absolutely crazy. Apparently, adding the thing that they were complaining about before, quote-unquote diversity, that's not enough either. They tell you, normalcy, it doesn't leave a lot of room for the true diversity of American experiences. And apparently, well, Hallmark, they decided to add in Jewish characters, which by all accounts, they say, was a real disaster because the rules of the normalcy there that reorients everything into a very narrow, sentimentalized version of Christmas. So their version of Christmas is wrong. Therefore, certain type of propaganda. Again, these people are crazy. Now, an article like this would never be complete without an orange man is bad routine. Hallmark movies, with their emphasis on returning home and the pleasures of small domestic life, also send a not at all subtle signal of disdain for cosmopolitan and curiosity about the larger world, which is exactly the sort of attitude that helps breed the kind of defensive, what nationalism again, that we see growing in strength in the orange man bad era. If you don't believe me, listen to those folks themselves. At that place over there that we don't like, totally not Salon, which is ground zero website for generating this kind of culture war argument. You see them argue that culturally speaking, Hallmark Christmas movies are notably the wrong type of faith. That's how you translate all of that, right? I'm trying out my Salon speak. Now, to finish this up, they tell you, of course, that not everyone that watches that subscribes to that theory. As they note, Quote, I've got my own flavors of trashy entertainment I fully enjoy without mistaking it for fine art. Oh, if you like trash too, well, that's okay. Man, that's not insulting. Still, they go on, it's critical to be mindful of the role that Hallmark movies are playing in our society. The very fact that they present as harmless fluff makes it all the more insidious, the way they work to enforce a very narrow, white, heteronormative, provincial idea of what constitutes normal. It's easy to spot that type of propaganda when it's goose-stepping with its Pepe the Frog memes, but it's harder to notice how it's working when it's tied up in Christmas cheer and suggesting Grinchhood of anyone who questions its rigidity of its worldview. Oh man, these people, they must be really fun under the Christmas tree. Mistletoe for everyone. In closing, if you like this kind of content, you want to help the channel out, consider subscribing to it and sharing these videos. Also, I want to thank you for your time. Places like Salon out there, they forget exactly who empowers and endeavors. That's why they always have the tin cup out. I don't want to be those people, so I thank you for showing up. Thank you for participating, and I'll see you again soon.